Somewhere along the way, being a Christian, being a minister, being a leader became an away game, no longer a home game in our culture, and it's become more and more difficult. And as we travel around Virginia and around the world, we find that people are more frustrated and isolated and lonely as they try to do what Jesus is calling them to do. And what we find that people are looking for as leaders is the opportunity to talk with other people who are practicing ministry, who are practicing leadership. They want to share with each other what they've learned and how they've learned it, what works, what doesn't work. The Spence Network tries to facilitate these networks because we believe that as we share with one another what God is saying to us, that there can be transformation in human lives, in church communities, and in the wider world. We believe in transformation through sharing.
How great is our God? Say with me, how great is our God? Oh, was He?
For me, this has been it's been really, really refreshing, and it's been something that I've needed. It's been a renewal for me personally. It's been great to get to know new folks and to hear their stories and to say, hey, I'm going through that too, and I'm not alone.
It's really hard to get new input and new fresh feedback. And Spence Network is one place, the place I go to get such a supply and such a support.
In my relationship, also in the African American standard, we really don't have a group set up as this. I think it's a very valuable network for pastors, because sometimes you feel as though you're the Lone Ranger out there. Sometimes you feel like you're in it by yourself, and we don't get an opportunity to talk to others. But now that I've had an opportunity to network with brothers in the ministry, I see that we're all sometimes feeling the same pain, but at the same time feeling the same glory.
And I had the opportunity to meet Ray and Ann Spence and just get to know them and know their heart. And, you know, that spoke volumes to me, just meeting those two. And we got to get together later on. They came down to Southwest Virginia, and we had a few meetings with them and talked about leadership and things. And, you know, that was really a blessing to me, seeing that Ray had been there so long and he was still passionate about what he was doing.
Ray and Ann Spence and the Spence Network saw a unique opportunity for something that they organically did with their life throughout their 40, 50 plus years of ministry.
Just coming in, listening to someone that has already implemented these changes, and they can tell us how to go about doing those same things, how that can work in our ministries as well. You know, by us being a small ministry, he tells how he started out small, but how God has increased his element.
Having someone putting those networks together and then letting me encounter highly effective leaders, like, that's gold for me, because that's not where my giftings are, and that's not where my time is to create my own networks, you know. And things that I have been a part of, or networks that I have been a part of, aren't people who are thinking on the same track as me or wanting to go the same place or even believing the same things.
And really, these kind of meetings are the aha moments, if you will, where God's speaking to you, and it doesn't seem like things are going to be so overtly oblivious right to your face, but when you get here, God gets your attention. And so what's happening to me is there's a metamorphosis and a transformation of an aha moment that's happening right now through my whole experience with the Spence Network.
My oncologist hematologist, because I have a blood cancer, said that I have a 45% chance of living 5 more years. But they're going to be the best 5 years. And if I live beyond that, it'll be even cream on top. But these are going to be the best 5 years of my life and of my ministry. And I appreciate that the Spence Network is wanting that to be so by helping me to be a better pastor. I need to have help to be a better pastor. I want to, but I need to get more ideas on how to be a really effective minister. And I'm emotional because I'm just so happy to be here. And they've given me the scholarship to come here. And I am just beyond words to thank the affirmation of my ministry as a pastor.
As we raise our hands to the Father right now, everybody just lift your voice and just sing it. Come on. How great is our God? Say with me.